And now, a survey of drama from the last century. And what better way to do that than through advertising? As we searched the archives, we found this old radio advertisement for Indulge brand soap.
Elaine, your poor hands. What's wrong?
They're just so dry, Lisa. Nothing seems to keep them soft and silky as they used to be. What will Steve think?
He'll think you're still the same beautiful girl he married when you use Indulge toilet soap, developed by actual doctors to stop dry skin where it starts, by removing dirt, dust, other soap, and old cosmetics.
Ooh, I can feel the Indulge working already.
Works in seconds. And try it as a bath rinse. Does wonders for the whole body.
Indulge toilet soap, like new skin in a bottle.
So we were wondering, what if the same advertisement was written by some of the foremost playwrights of the 20th century, starting with Eugene O'Neill?
Ah, hell. What's that stench?
Joe,
You've been at the Indulge toilet soap again.
what if I have? I could say the same about you boozing it up with the fellas.
And if I did? This TV is killing me, Margie. How the hell am I supposed to kill this thing that's killing me from the inside while I'm killing its insides? So it can't kill me inside.
You're plastered, you big ape. You could care less about my dry hands.
Dry hands. You don't know what a skunk that makes me feel, Laurie.
Margie,
You and all your pipe dreams about your silky skin and your moisturizing treatments and that corker of a beauty product you're always right on the verge of buying. But you never will, see? You never will.
what are you doing?
I'm drinking the hand lotion.
You can't drink Indulge.
Says 2% alcohol, doesn't it? I want my 2%.
Give me the jar, you big omelet. Give it to me.
I'll give you something, you anchored-faced, wall-eyed dreamer.
Oh my gosh.
This stuff tastes awful. Ah, sugar lumps. I didn't mean it. You gotta see, a happy-go-lucky slob like me, they don't care what your paws are like, Lucy.
Margie,
You mean it, Joe?
That's the God's honest truth. Button head.
Indulge toilet soap, like a pipe dream in a bottle. And what if the ad was taken a crack at by Lillian Hellman?
Samantha, my dear, whatever could be troubling you?
My hands, Delilah dear, my hands. They're so dry, like crackling yellow leaves under the magnolia trees in November. What will the Colonel think?
Oh, he'll wait to see what Zachary thinks. The Colonel always sides with Zachary, except in matters where Matilda and Sherman are concerned.
But what about my...
Which will leave you, Digsby, Wellington, and Thurgood to fight over who will get to deprive me of my medicine.
What are you...
In the safety deposit box. Oh, Montgomery and Beulah will be like dogs and cats over that in the old tin mine, where my will comes calling.
What are you talking about? Are we talking about my delicate hands, or aren't we?
Oh, them. Dunk them in lard, honey, or put your hands in this.
What's that?
Indulge toilet soap.
It looks like sulfuric acid.
Oh, sweetie cakes, why on earth would I do that? This formula is tested by doctors, and the Colonel does love silky skin.
How do you know?
Just put your hands in the jar, darling.
You first, Maple Pie.
No, you, Appleseed.
You!
You! Daddy!
Indulge toilet soap, like a scorpion in a bottle. And how about the ad courtesy of Arthur Miller?
I'm home.
Frank, I didn't expect you.
Not expect me. After the way Ferguson and Walters put the royal bow tie on me this morning, I tell you, Eloise, if my boys were in town, this whole stinking business.
Here, sweetheart, sit down. Let me get your paper. And here's your bologna sandwich. New cheese, brie.
What the heck's?
The milk came. Nothing but bills. I threw them out.
Eloise, what's...
How about a cigarette? And here's your slippers. Look at the little bunnies.
What's going on here?
Is the sun too bright? I can stand in the window, like this, to shade your eyes. Would you like another coffee?
Eloise, stop moving. What's... Your hands. They're...
Oh, don't mind them, Frank. I talked to Betty Phelps today about her colonoscopy, And she said,
I don't give 2 nickels about Betty Phelps. My wife's got dry hands, and I want to know why.
I work, Frank. We all have to work. You know?
I do know. I didn't dare know. But now I do know. You think I can't feel the devastating jackhammer in your heart? Your very soul, every time I earn a buck? The truth is, the boss rules me and you and damn near this whole decaying society. But that ain't going to dissuade me from spouting off when and where I like, as if I myself were some industrial smokestack, calling to the heavens about my wife's chapped, dry hands.
I wish you wouldn't monologue like that, Frank.
I can't help myself, but what I can do is give you, indulge toilet soap, a balm for man's soul in a bottle.
Can we afford this?
And now, Tennessee Williams.
Ow!
Oh, Dirk, darling, come in.
Blast it, Jasmine. Why are all the lights out?
I find the dark comforting, like a warm breeze after a swim in cherry pits.
What? Where are you?
I'm over here just making myself beautiful for you, Dirky. Applying my perfume and slipping on some of my daintier garments.
Those hiking boots, Jasmine? You putting those on?
And you know good and well there's nothing I like better than to hear a deep, husky man's voice in the dark as I'm retiring to the veranda with a mint julep.
You ain't hiding those dry hands again, is you?
My goodness gracious, no, Dirky. Oh, dry hands. Oh, no.
How about you some of that Indulge toilet soap? Makes you all indulgent and soapy, I guess.
Really? Well, let me take a look.
Why don't you turn on the lights so's?
Nonsense. Oop, silly old footstool.
You need some help?
Oh, I'm light as a feather duster. I'm like a ballet dancer. I am... Where are you, Dirky?
Over. Ah! Over here.
Watch out for the menagerie.
Jasmine!
Indulge!
Indulge toilet soap, like the kindness of strangers, in a bottle. And then there's always Harold Pinter.
Oh, you must be my...
Yes,
I was just sitting.
I see.
My hands. Thinking about my hands. About the sort of way they used to be.
Yes.
Before you.
Can't say I remember.
Not even to...
Not without.
But I haven't...
Then there's no
But my garter belt.
under the
Not until...
monkey, Emma. The monkey.
Of course.
And I brought you this
Bottle?
jar. Jar of indulge. For you. Indulgent. Like indulgence, only gooey. Like indulgence.
But does that mean you're going to...
Not unless you make me pet. Not unless you make me.
Indulge toilet soap, like silence in a bottle. And finally, what would the end of the century be without an ad by David Mamet?
What the f*** you doing here?
What am I doing here?
What are you doing here? I asked you what the f*** you are doing here.
I'm waiting for my wife.
Your wife?
The little lady, the missus, the ball and chain, my wife. Yes, my wife is for who I wait.
You're s***ing me.
Do I you? Am I waiting?
You're waiting.
I'm waiting. Right. For my wife, I'm waiting.
You got her the thing?
The thing.
The thing with the stuff.
Her hands, that stuff.
What do you call it? The stuff for her hands.
The stuff, I got it.
Doctors worked on that, you know. That stuff.
The stuff. Do I know doctors? My brother f***ing Newark, big doctor, worked his off for my wife's and on the
I think you lost me in there.
I'm just saying it's all.
And now you're handing the stuff over to your wife?
Silver platter for that broad. On a silver platter, this f***ing stuff.
Broads get all the good stuff. You notice that?
Do I notice that? Do I have eyes? I look at this stuff. My tongue waters.
But it's for your hands.
And it's for hands. But I'm being led straight into temptation here.
So take it.
Take it?
Take it. Take the stuff. You're the man, you take. Man giveth, man, what do you call it? Taketh away.
You want some?
Yeah. You?
Give me that f***ing jar.
Indulge toilet soap like a batch in a bottle.